I actually got lucky because the very week I went live with StreetText, I got a lead right away. And it was comedy because when I asked the guy when was he looking to list, he goes, "Oh, like 2 weeks ago." So I set an appointment right away, went out, got the sign up in the yard, sold the place in 2 weeks. So my thing I tell people is I was already playing on the house money at that point because I was making a return just that quick. There's a couple of times where when I say software glitches, something going on and it's like this doesn't seem right and trying to figure it out. But the support has been pretty good and they're very responsive. So the good thing is when I have a problem, I can just kind of lay out what it is and I make sure I give them the full feel of what's going on and they usually have a fix or something implemented right away. Number one will be the masterminds. I always laugh when I say this. I've been doing this for over 30 years, so I've seen a lot. I mean, from the real estate book to the dot matrix printer. I helped bring the first virtual real estate company online in Washington back in 97, 98. So the fun part or the funny part is, we're realtors. We know everything. And so, a lot of times change is very hard for people to do. They get just habits, habits, habits. What I like about the masterminds, you get people to come in and I tell them they don't have any bad habits. I mean, I learn more, seems like from the new people that come in because they're unfiltered, they don't have bad habits. And sometimes they ask a question that'll put you down a path or they'll come share something they do that gives you an aha moment like, oh, wow, and I got to do this. So the mastermind's always learning. People pay for coaching and I don't not coaching, but I tell people the thing about coaching sometimes is, they're always asking you, how many calls did you make? How many this, how many that, da, 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 da. And that's not what a lot of people need. Whereas you get someone that comes in here and the accountability part of it, because I don't like to let anybody down. So when I hear these guys say something they're doing, or I'll get calls from people ask me questions, it keeps me up on my game and keeps my level up. Second would be the insider group because people come in there. A lot of people have a hard time sharing the success. I always joke about don't create your own competition, but people here aren't selfish and they come in the insider group and they share in there as well. And so there's always, I'll go through there a couple times a day just to look and see, are people asking questions, helping each other. And coming out of the military, we always had a system of teamwork where you're helping each other. And so in there, the teamwork and stuff that the insider group creates, it's been really good. And that's the support as well from StreetText. But just, the sharing is so good. Yeah, I laugh when I say this. Marcus is always about friending everybody in Facebook and groups. But for me, it's hard to have a personal life and business and keep it separate in real estate because it kind of blends. And the thing is, a lot of times I have people that I work with clients that leave here, they're never coming back. So rather than sit there and have 4,000 friends, there's such things as acquaintances. I'm not here to load up in my Facebook like that. So I know I don't use it. I see some people in StreetText group that do use the Facebook like that, but I just haven't seen the need to use it. I tell them it's a long-term business builder. We sit there and we don't. A lot of people sit there and they get their license and they're like, now what? And they have no clue. What do I do? So with StreetText, the good thing with that is you're building a long-term business. And if you're in real estate, it is a long-term business anyway. So for people who don't know how to generate leads, they don't know how to build business, things like that, it's a long-term platform that'll help you build a business that'll sustain for quite a while. And that's really important because when you're sitting here, a lot of times, no one gets out of bed going, I'm selling my house today, come over. It's a long-term thing. So StreetText kind of helps you center on that and it brings you back around to learning how to work and nurture leads. A lot of people don't understand how to do that and don't do it. So it's a great long-term business builder if you want to be in this business for a while. Yeah, best piece of advice, if you're going to pay for anything, use it. A lot of people jump in, StreetText, okay, I'm gonna get these leads, everything's gonna come running to me. Um, they need to come in and use the system the way it was designed to be used. They come in, they sign up, they launch ads, and they wait for results. And they don't do the StreetText Academy to look and understand how it really works. So they create their own frustration by not doing what they need to do. So my best advice on StreetText is when you come in, start at the beginning, don't jump right into the middle. Go to the beginning and work your way through. And if you do that, you'll get the results you're looking for. They have a free trial they offer. And the only thing it costs you is the cost of the ads and your time. So for people who want to know what it's about, go in and take the free trial and look and see what it's like. Go to a couple of masterminds while you're there and get an idea if this is for you. And not everything's for everybody. If this isn't for you, then that's fine. But for the cost of the ads for a week, you'll still come out of it with leads that you'll work with or whatever, and you can walk away and you're not stuck to some long-term 6-month or 1-year contract. And you learn about it.